We now know more than 3,000 traffic citations were mailed out to drivers in Duval County in the month of May for illegally passing stopped school buses. That's about 100 tickets a day. It's the district's first month enforcing the paid tickets after installing AI-powered stop arm cameras on all of its school buses. Traffic anchor Krista Moyer is on the move, showing us where the worst areas are.
I wanted to know which areas had the most violations where drivers were illegally passing school buses. I reached out to the Duval County School District. I got that information now, so we're going to drive out to the top 3 spots and see what people in the area have to say about this. Cedar Hills Estates has 2 of the 3 top locations where drivers were caught on camera for illegally passing a school bus while the stop arm was activated. According to DCPS, Blanding near Cedar Hills and Blanding just after Cedar Forest account for nearly 90 citations last month. I caught up with Rodney Sense at a gas station nearby. Do you drive along Blanding Boulevard a lot?
A lot.
When I told him about the data, his response:
Don't surprise me at all. There's times that I've stopped because it's the law, and then people are blowing a horn at me for stopping.
Yocardes Matos Gomez also not surprised.
I have seen it multiple times.
After witnessing close calls, she doesn't even let her own daughter ride the bus to school.
It is scary, especially if it's my kid. That's a no.
The 3rd spot with the most citations is Merrill Road near Red Oak Drive in Arlington, with 35 tickets mailed out.
People get hit actually down this road quite a bit. So yeah, the children's safety would be a big concern.
Visiting those top 3 locations with the most violations, I noticed they had the same traffic setup. 4 lanes of traffic, just like here along Blanding Boulevard and Cedar Forest Drive, divided by an additional turning lane. Now, in this case, when there's a stopped bus, drivers in both directions need to stop, or you'll get that $225 ticket in the mail. According to DCPS, in May, more than 4,000 citations were reviewed, and nearly 3,200 were approved and mailed out.
So what can be done? It's hard to say.
At least bring an extra adult because you're the bus driver, and help the child cross over.
Put him in jail and throw the key away.
When you get your license renewed, take the test again. That way you learn the laws.
It's hard to say. It really is. People have just got to be aware of what they're doing and where they're going.
In a statement, DCPS says it remains focused on improving student safety, training an additional officer ahead of the next school year. The statement goes on to say the district will meet with and share relevant findings with law enforcement partners to identify any concerns where their support may enhance enforcement and compliance, but at this time there are no plans to make any changes to bus stops in the high-impact areas. A reminder, the school district says while it is summer, there are still summer classes going on from June 8th to July 17th, which means those bus arm cameras will be activated and giving out tickets to those who illegally pass a school bus when the stop arm is out. Remember, that's a $225 citation. And if you want to see the full list of the top 20 areas in Jacksonville that received the most stop arm camera violations, I posted that list in this article on firstcoastnews.com. In Jacksonville, Krista Moyer, First Coast News, on your side.